Hi, it's Janine. I'm talking about today about TMJD or TMJ and eating. If you have TMJ or TMJD, um, you might find that it's somewhat difficult to very difficult to eat. Um, Opening your mouth, depending on your how wide you can open your mouth, depends on how much you can get in your mouth. So very, very difficult. I can't really eat sandwiches anymore, chewy things. um, if it's soft, really soft bread, I can eat it, but it is difficult to clean it out of my teeth with my tongue because it's some movements hurt. So I try to stay away from things that stick too much, like the soft bread, kind of sticks in between your gums and your cheek. Some people I know are on a liquid or soft diet. I've been on a semi-soft diet for quite some time, and that's kind of because of the TMJ, and it's kind of because of things that I like to eat: yogurts, cottage cheese, um, veggie shakes, those sort of things. I just kind of go towards those, and they're easier for me to eat. I can eat a small amount of steak or chicken or pork or something that's not too chewy or hard. If I have a steak, it has to be super tender, like a filet mignon, which is not always a bad thing to be eating filet mignon, or ground beef is easier to eat. Um, because a lot of the things that are soft are higher in carbs, I think I tended to gain some weight. Just eating a lot of soft foods or things that I could get easily. I tried going on the keto diet, which didn't work for me. And, my body just didn't like it. And eating that much meat, they want you to eat, you're supposed to eat a lot of meat. And I don't like seafood, really. So that really limited me to eating. There are some things that seem like they're kind of difficult to eat, but or seem like they would be hard, like tortilla chips. Anything that's really, really crunchy or like that, because you just, when you bite it, it just kind of crumbles and falls apart. So as long as you can just make the action to kind of get it to break up, then it's easier to swallow. Some people, like I said, are on all liquids or very, very soft foods like yogurt all the time, sort of thing. Uh, I'm lucky, whereas I don't have, I do have limitations, but I'm not that severe to where I can't eat anything. If I'm going to eat meat, I can have like a little portion, like not even as much as your fingers. I think I've 2-3 ounces sort of amount. I just can't eat a lot of it because otherwise my jaw gets really tired. I don't feel like I can chew anymore, or to start hurting, or I'll get pains that go from the joint here, and they spread towards my mouth, and they spread down my neck, and they kind of go behind my ear. So I get this like lightning bolts of pain going through. If I eat like I do every morning, I have a vitamin C, which is kind of a harder vitamin, kind of like a Tums. It's about that size of a Tums, and that will when I put it in and I bite down on it, that will give me the shooting pain. Something like that. My vitamins are chewy gummies. Those are getting more and more difficult to where I don't feel like I have enough power to chew them. Some depends on what I've had. If I've eaten a steak or chicken or something like that the night before, then 2-3 days I'm a little bit more tired. It just doesn't seem like I have enough strength, or that it's a little bit more tender to actually chew. So those are some of the things that I deal with. Love to hear some alternatives, if anybody has alternatives for some healthy things that you can eat. I do have a garden, and I am able, and one of my favorite things to do is zucchini or squash, yellow squash, and put that in a little bit of butter and kind of fried up in a pan sort of thing with some garlic and stuff like that, which that's really easy to make. But anything that you can cook that's soft, where you can eat it soft. So that's where I'm at right now. Next week I get braces, so I'm trying to get all these pre-videos done before I get my braces on, so then I can start with new chapters of what it's like to be in braces and kind of that journey. So that's it for right now, and I'll be doing another one, and thanks for watching. Bye.